One of the hard truths I had to swallow when I was using alcohol to medicate myself was that I wasn't who I said I was. I wasn't who I thought I was. I had become everything I didn't want to be. And that was the father I never met. And I was actually worse than him because I was in my son's life. So I could actually do more damage. Travis Soda Well, it's pure sound daily business. Peace. Talking about character and self-talk. We're opening up season 3. We're going to go into lifestyle design and really lay the foundation and the groundwork to help you carve out a path that can have purpose finding you if you haven't found your purpose, or have you staying on the path of your purpose, waking up every day with passion, being pushed from your why you do things, and being pulled from your vision. Integrity being the root of character. There's a consistency. Are you solid? And with our structure, our system, that comes from, are you consistent with where you're at and where you want to be? Do these things align with each other? Are you consistent with what do you want to do? Why you want to do it? And who you want to do it with, as well as who you say you are. So at best, we have a missing structure within our system. And we can correct that. At worst, we're lacking integrity, and what we're saying and who we think we are doesn't align with the other parts. Who we say we are doesn't align with our behavior. Our behavior doesn't align with who we are. We're content with where we're at. And yet where we're at is mediocre. Where we're at is slowly backsliding into a depressive state, into a hopeless state. Where we want to be, we're not that serious. So we're not taking action. We're not doing what it takes. This is the character part and the self-talk coming together. Is what you're saying to yourself supporting who you say you are? Could be on the flip of you're a big time accomplisher. You do hit your goals. You do hit your marks. The classic flip of the one who's not doing things and saying things and not moving on them. The flip of that is a person who's doing things has a lack of the personal part, not taking care of themselves, not taking care of the people they're connected to, their relationships, neglectfulness. So are you saying you're a good father because you're doing the things, taking care of things? However, you're not there emotionally. You're not there spiritually for your people, for your family. You're not giving of yourself and of service. All right, we talked about service and that being business. You're not being of service. You're getting yours. It could shed some light on some things. Sometimes we're looking at details we're looking to correct. Tasks we're looking to correct. That one thing. I call these gimmicks, gimmicky solutions. I just need to do this one thing, then everything will be good then. May need an overhaul. Been talking with individuals that are changing their careers. And more than that this career change has forced them to look at who they've said they are. So these are the big pieces. Right, what we do as a career is a big piece. What we do with our interests, what we're interested in is a big piece. How we express ourselves is a big piece. And how we relationship is a big piece. So these are all different areas of our character. I said these all tap in deeply into our system of where you at, where you want to be. It's a big part of where you at is who you are. Where are you at emotionally? Where you at physically? Where you at spiritually? Where you at mentally? Where's your health at? Where are your relationships at? So these are all tapping into that character piece of our lifestyle design. Have the 4 parts of lifestyle design: character, self-talk, interests, and habits. I'm going to really focus in on the self-talk and the character. So I usually see it 2 different ways. What you're saying, well, I guess it's the same thing. It's just 2 different angles, so to speak. What you're saying is supporting where you're at. What you're saying is supporting who you are. So overall, this is called your narrative, the story you're telling yourself. The Pure Sound L, that's what we are looking to specialize in and be the best in the world at. It's helping people on the private, on a personal level, to the public in their business of telling their story. And how tapping into their story supports their purpose. Supports their purpose if they know it, to stay passionate for their purpose, to stay focused and walk in that path, and set you up for your purpose to find you if you don't know your purpose yet, if you don't truly know who you are yet. It's what the Pure Sound method is all about. Taking you through a process so that your purpose can find you. So you can know yourself. The self-talk, acronym S.L.F, self-talk. Self being success, lucky, and fortunate. Success, lucky, and fortunate being the definition of happy. I like old school dictionaries. 1828 Noah Webster's. This is the first dictionary of English in America. By Noah Webster. And successful, lucky, and fortunate being the definition of happy. So it's happy talk, it's successful talk, it's lucky talk, it's fortunate talk. It's self-serving talk. Now, we can have negative self-serving talk. I said we can have talk that is supporting us being blind to what we need to be working on. Can have self-serving talk keeping us where we're at. So if we're in a place that we're at, but we're saying we don't really want to be there. But then this is where the integrity comes in. But then we have talk that doesn't support our movement, that doesn't support us moving to where we want to be. This is where guides, teachers, coaches come in and help you correct this line of speech, which is ultimately a line of thinking. And it comes down to how serious you are in changing the language so you can change your situation. But I believe that there are some things that the individual has to have. So I believe the coach presents you with the tools. It is on the student to take action. That's why it all comes back to integrity and how serious you are. I know when I say I'm going to do something and it's really an integrity statement. It's not just some fleeting, that. But if it's something deep, I do it because my integrity is on the line. If for no one else, myself. So sometimes a lot of us need to give ourselves permission to be in our integrity. Give ourselves permission to say, this is what I'm going to do. This is who I am. This is what I'm going to pursue. You give yourself permission to be serious. How serious are you on a scale from 0 to 10? You giving yourself permission to be serious? To be someone? To do something? Is that the character you are? Tell yourself that. I'm serious. I'm serious about my success. I'm serious, about being who I'm supposed to be. Give yourself permission to allow purpose to find you. Give yourself permission to walk in your purpose and be who you are. It's Travis Sotawell. This is Pure Sound Daily Business. Peace.